Hi guys, Karina Gardner here, and I am here to help you learn how to become a designer. I hope that you've been following along in my series, especially this October when I've been doing silhouettes, hence the hat, just to make it a little more festive. If you're not part of my courses VIP group, make sure and join up at karinagardner.com. Click on exclusive VIP and you will get all the things. The tutorials come into you every single Wednesday. Any PDFs that I have going on, quizzes, you're the first to hear about them. So make sure and join there. Okay, so today we are working on a pumpkin, okay? Like the other ones, we really are using very simple steps to create these silhouettes. So we're going to start with our ellipse tool, which is under your rectangle tool. So if you pull out, you will get your ellipse tool. And you could also technically use the rounded rectangle tool. If you really want to go that route, you could. Anyway, we are going to not hold down any shift keys or anything. We're just going to build our first circle, okay? And it's not really a circle, it's an oval, right? So build yourself an oval. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in this format. The reason is because I'm going to copy and paste this a couple of times. So edit, copy, edit, paste. And I'm going to take my selection tool and I'm going to move it over here to the side. I'm going to edit, paste again, put my second one over here on this other side. I'm going to take both of these and we're going to line them up and group them. Why? Because they're a pair, okay? So we need our align. Like, what do we need? We need our align, you guys. So go to your window, align, and I'm going to align them to the top, okay? And do an object group while you're selected on both of them. You notice both of mine are highlighted in blue. If they're not highlighted, they're not aligning, they're not grouping. So go ahead and grab both of them and group them. Okay, we're going to take that first oval, we're going to bring it to the front, object arrange, bring to the front, just because we want to see how we're progressing. That looks pretty good, doesn't it, already? Let's do an edit paste, and we're going to get another oval. And this is where you got to make a decision. You're going to make it longer, like the whole pumpkin longer, or you're going to go ahead and end it. I'm ending mine. I'm going to put mine in the back. So I'm going to edit paste one more time. And now I have these two pieces. I'm going to select both of them by clicking on both of them and holding down my shift key. And then I'm going to align them to the top. Okay, so we know they're perfectly aligned. And I'm going to object group them. And now I need to push them all the way to the back. So object, arrange, send to the back. Okay, so none of this is really lined up nicely, but because I've got my groupings, I've got the two on the side grouped and I've got the two in the back grouped, now I can line them all up. So I'm going to select all of this and I'm going to horizontally align them to the center. Just like that, okay? Now, it looks a little funny because that one piece is over the other one. It's no big deal. We are going to put a stem in here in just a minute. So you could leave it like this, or remember we're doing silhouettes. Select the whole thing and do an edit, copy, edit, paste. Okay, so this is a really cool little trick. Actually, let's build our stem first so that we can make it a total silhouette. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. I'm just going to take my pen tool and I'm just going to create a stem. I'm just going to kind of, I don't know, make a little curve going in there and hold down my shift key, select across, and I'm going to curve in on this other side. Now you can follow the edge of that curve if you want, just like that. Or you can make it go behind the pumpkin, this front piece. It doesn't matter either way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of these pieces, and actually I'm going to bring this down so it's a little bit further down. I'm going to grab all of these pieces and I'm going to swap the fill and the stroke. So swap it out just like that, okay? Now you can see there's a little white line there, and you can also see that this doesn't line up so good. So I'm going to hold down my shift key and make it a little bit bigger, just like that, but I'm going to bring this piece to the front. So select it and do an object arrange, bring to the front. And now it covers it, and now I have like a much cleaner line. Do you guys see that? Now, depending on how you want your silhouette to look, you can grab all of these pieces and come over to your stroke window. If you don't have that open, go to Window, Stroke, and it will come up for you. I'm going to change mine to 2 points, and I see how much thicker of a line that is. I think that's a really nice line. So I'm going to do that, and actually I'm going to copy and paste this so I have a version that's not cut up, but this version we're going to cut up. I'm going to take this whole thing. We're going to do an object, expand, object, and just push OK. It didn't make me do it twice. Sometimes it makes me do it twice. Okay. Once you've expanded, you want to do an object ungroup, and all you have to do at this point, this is so cool, is trim it. And so we're going to come over to our Pathfinder window. If yours isn't open, just go to Window, Pathfinder, and we're going to do a trim, and we're going to do an object ungroup again. And here's the crazy thing, you guys. You can do it a couple ways. You can clear out all the white pieces, or you can select, I'm going to hold down my Shift key, all the black pieces. Okay, I'm going to select all the black pieces. I'm going to pull it away. I'm going to do an object group. So that is my final silhouette right there, which is so fantastic. If you come back over here, you'll notice all your white pieces are still hanging out here. So if you wanted to, you can take your eyedropper tool and you can turn this pumpkin black, and you have an outline of a pumpkin, and you can bring those together as well. So you get a lot of different pieces out of something like this. How simple is that? I hope you learned something new today, and I hope you're playing around and having a great time in Illustrator, and I will see you next time.